Hey, what's up with it, friends? How y'all doing? Hold on. All right, there we go. What's up, friends? How are you guys? All right, so obviously I'm not out there in Livingston nor Cold Spring. I decided to come home. I'm here in my house. This is the extra room I have in my house. So I'm here. I came home, hugged my dogs. I had dinner with my girl Lana, and she's now heading back to Galveston. You guys heard the press conference. I do apologize. It cut off somewhere in half of that. I was like, ah! But, good thing that some of you guys are watching the Hood News live and then the TV live. So that worked out okay. I'm very thankful that y'all jumped right back on. What's up, friends? Oh my gosh, hold on. So somebody put a link in there. I don't know what that is. I think it goes straight to hide it. I don't know what's going on. What's up, friends? So how do you guys feel about that press conference? How do you guys feel about that? Like, we were left with more questions, right? The more questions than answers. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me see what we got. Okay, so we learned some things new today. All right. One thing that stood out to me, and it kind of like resonated with the last press conference. Remember when I asked the DPS official, is he cooperating? Is the suspect cooperating? And he says, at times. Remember that? Well, that was something like what the sheriff from Polk County said. Was he? Yeah, that's the sheriff from Polk County. Cooperative at times, talking to investigators. Yeah. I feel like some of the reporters weren't listening to, because they asked some of the same questions that he said at the beginning about the nature of his relationship to dad and to all the dynamics. And we already knew those things, apparently. Then what else was, they just talked about how he lived behind the house. And he lived with dad and grandmother. The biggest one that I take from it is that they still need footage. The biggest one that I take from all of that, friends, is that they still need something. They need more footage, I guess, of that truck, of the Suburban. Let me tell you, I don't want to speculate at all, but I will say this. He's a convict. This dude has been to jail, prison, whatever. He's not a newcomer to the law. I don't know, but I get the feeling that it's like breadcrumbs. Like, this dude is throwing breadcrumbs at everybody. Like Hansel and Gretel. I don't know, friends. I think he's not confessing. A confession would be like, I did this, and here is where I was at. Like, that's a confession. Now you're like, playing these games. And so I think he's just like Hansel and Gretel, just throwing crumbs. And that trickles down to us and the information that's put out there to the public. Yeah. Somebody said, let's donate and let the streets take care of him, friends. Yeah, I would. In a perfect world, we would be able to settle it out here. Just let them loose and let the people handle it. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. I fantasized about it like when I saw that GoFundMe thing. I didn't understand that first. When I got the GoFundMe, I said, really? Somebody's trying to bail this fool out? But then I understood what she was saying. Like, let's bail him out, street justice. But no, it doesn't work like that. I ain't trying to go to jail. We need it for Audrii. We got to do all this right. And let me tell you guys, I agree. I agree with a lot of the stuff that you guys are out there saying and your thoughts and stuff. And I respect that 100%. And I don't talk a lot about how my perspective or opinions or gossip or speculation. The reason why I don't dare touch any of that is because for Audrii, this will be the closest, probably. Even CNN got it wrong. Do y'all know that CNN reported that the Suburban hasn't been recovered yet. I was like, man, and that's like CNN is supposed to be huge, baby. So I'm just showing y'all where I'm at, what's still going on, and that's all, Today I had a feeling like, man, maybe today we'll get those answers, unfortunately. And man, friends, like, everybody's talking to me and I'm just in a whole nother orbit. Like, I'm so sorry, y'all. Anybody that talked to me today, I'm sorry. Like, I was real distracted. And I'm just like, man, you know what? I tapped out. I tapped out just for tonight. I tapped out. That doesn't mean that I'm out of this story or anything like that. No, but I had to tap out, friends, because when you're hoping and praying and, you just feel these things, man. It's just intense and it's just sad, man. Imagine the people, like, we feel like this on the outside. Imagine the people that are in those boats. Imagine the detectives, imagine all those people that are with firsthand knowledge or the ones on, like, really, like, the ones getting wet out there in the boats, because you don't come out of a boat dry. Like, you get some of that splash, that water. You get your boots all sogged up. If you've ever gone fishing, you know what I mean. So, yeah. And all the people, people flying over with the helicopter, that's got to be anxiety attacks, man. So they have the Suburban. They have the Suburban. See, some of you guys speculate. Like somebody said, I'm not even gonna repeat all that because it's BS. They have the Suburban. I just said that right now, and somebody's like, they're both in the water, baby. Man, I don't know, friends. I had my first meal tonight too, because for the last few days I've been eating, what's the menu been? Pizza, hot dogs, and hamburgers. Oh my God. Today I had chicken Alfredo, and I treated my girl Lana for being there with me and gave her some gas money and stuff. Man, you guys, thank y'all for looking out too. So he is in jail on an unrelated charge. Let me see. What else did we learn? We really didn't learn that much more. That basically they need help tracking down where he's been. So y'all folks out there in Livingston, let me show y'all the flyer that somebody put together real quick. And I'm so thankful for you. I don't know who you are, but you reached out to me and she sent me this flyer, and I just slapped it out there, man. We just slapping stuff out there. So, dude, let me just show you guys this monster, dude. He looks like Groundskeeper Willie, and I couldn't understand. I'm like, man, I've seen this person, but like, he really looks like Groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons. Oh my goodness, McNugget, whatever. All right. I don't know why every time I see a picture of this man, I literally like, oh my God, like I jump back. Like I literally jump back. Horrible, horrible. Monsters in real life. You know, the stuff that nightmares are made of. The cautionary tales that we tell our kids, hey, you better watch out. Don't talk to strangers. That kind of guy. A groomer. Like, he's a groomer. And he's already got that enticing of a child. Man. And then they said today that he wasn't, did I get this right? Like, he wasn't on the sex offender registration thing. Hey, friends. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be out there tomorrow, friends. Hold on. I will be out there tomorrow. So we're going to read this. This is factual, no speculation. It says, attention. Really, also, I want everyone else, like, if you live near Livingston, if you live around all that Lake Livingston area, please check your cameras. Okay, I'm just going to say from the marina side, in Cold Spring, everywhere. It says, attention local residents of Livingston, and I'm going to add beyond. There's a $10,000 reward offered. Check your cameras. Footage for FM 3126 that shows the highway on Thursday. That's going to be the 15th of February, day after Valentine's, okay? between 6:30 a.m. and 8 o'clock a.m. Check your game cameras, your home surveillance, your business surveillance, doorbell, that's the Ring cameras, vehicle dash cameras. We need everybody to go. If you live anywhere in this area, even if you don't, like if you live on the next street over, check it, because we don't know where this fool has been. Check your cameras, friends, please. Please. And some of you local businesses, your footage will delete in 15 days. So check it now. Save it. Call the officials. Hey, I got this footage. I got that Suburban on video. Please, for Audrii. Do it for Audrii. All right. Somebody says, wear purple tomorrow. Okay, for Audrii. I'm going to look for some purple. I might have to rewear something I wore like yesterday. Anyways, law enforcement has possession of the vehicle. See? Listen, friends, for all you, it's CNN. You need to listen up. It says law enforcement has possession of the vehicle, but they need footage to track its movements during those dates. If you have any information on where Audrii is, contact the Polk County Sheriff's Office at 936-327-6810 or call 911. Some of you guys are asking me questions I have no answers to, friends. But like, did she make it to school the day before? Yes. That's my understanding, but don't even take me on that, friends. I don't know. All I know is the search part of it. I don't know. Like, we hear things, but I don't want to say anything because it could be totally off. All I know is the search, friends. The search. There are people that do YouTube videos that speculate, that throw out ideas, that he said, she said. They'll post all the screenshots. That's fine and dandy. Like, they need to put disclaimers on this stuff. That those are opinionated pieces or whatever. Like, all I'm trying to show y'all is the search efforts. Shout out to Texas EcuSearch. They've been out there in all kinds of conditions. The cold water. The water was real cold this morning. I went under the bridge. If you guys saw that video off of 59 right over the Trinity River. Let's see if I got it right here. I actually do. That water was cold, friends. You could feel it. Like the air blowing down there was colder. Let me show y'all real quick. Right here. This is from today. Then they were at Tigerville Park. The EcuSearch was over at Tigerville Park. That current, let me tell y'all, friends, there's so much debris. Like, there was a recent flood. My understanding is that the dam and all that area, the Trinity River, it was flooded. Like, it was up to the bridge, that high in water, right? It was pretty high. I was told that and I could see the debris, like trash bags, all that stuff back there, right? And so the water's been real cold. There's a lot of broken logs, pieces of wood, debris, trash. It makes it hard for them to look. Like, they use devices like technology, like sonar. It makes it hard for the water search. When it's not sunny enough, hot enough, and then you've got all this debris from a recent flood. The temperatures are real cold. It's just all these unfavorable conditions. Then the current, let's not forget the current. That the water's moving fast, man. So it's just all these things, they've been searching air, water, and land. So those things, like, they could still search the land, of course. I wonder if at any point I wonder if at any point there will be an opportunity for the local people, the volunteers. Friends, there have been people parked outside for days, just hoping to be part of the search. There are people waiting there patiently in their cars. And it happened a lot this weekend where people wanted to volunteer to help search. You know, the locals know all those back roads. They know the abandoned spots and all that kind of stuff. You know, unfortunately, right now they just need the certified people, the searchers, because there's an investigation ongoing. You know, there's a lot that we don't know, so it's just real, just to have patience. You know, the people want to help so bad. I do know that people want to help really, really, really bad. Yeah, the dive team was out there. I don't know if you guys remember some of the videos that we made. The guys dressed in red, that's the dive team. They had the HCSO dive team out there too. They have dive teams. They've had the dive teams out there. I believe it was Polk County. They had the helicopters. They had the helicopters in the air. Everything, friends. Everything. We got to see a lot of that. Is it true he is on bond? He's not out. He didn't make it out. He's not out on bond. Baby. I'm going to say this one more time. He's not out on bond. If he was out on bond, I'd be over there still waiting to see if something pops off. Let me say it one more time. If McDougal, McDuggan, McCrackalackin, whatever his name is, if that cat was out on bond, Grizzy would still be in Livingston right now, because I know something would have popped off. I think that he's still in there. I don't remember anybody saying he's out on bond. He ain't out on bond, friends. Please don't start that rumor, man, because it's gonna be a witch hunt. I don't think, for his own safety, you know, I think he should stay locked up. Like I don't know who would get somebody like that out of there. Well, you know what? We've seen it before. There are people that would get him out. I'm just saying the man knows something. Yeah. Yeah. Christina says the temperature and the movement of the water makes this search difficult. I don't think he wants to get out. Sherry says he's not on bond. He has a bond. Yeah, he's got, what was it, $500,000 bond the last time we checked. But he ain't out on bond, friends. Time to call Paw Patrol. We have all hands on deck. Man, let my pit bull dog Duke go get him. Shit, man, that Duke is here to protect me. My dog is a protection dog, and man, he'll go get him. Nip him, boy. Shit. Oof. Yeah, friends. So that's about it. Oh, also they're I'll wait for that one, because a lot of people keep asking about Dad. Like, when is Dad going to speak up? And I believe that there will be a press conference soon, and Dad will be talking and stuff. They ain't nobody been through no situation like this. Like, they don't know anything about this kind of stuff, and I'm not sure why he hasn't been out right now, but he will be soon. Like, Dad's gonna be talking soon. I think somebody's gonna help them, like a trained professional, you know, to be there or something like that. You know, these things can probably be very hard during such a hard time like this, but Dad will be speaking soon, friends, because I've been seeing a lot of that. I'm like, dang, pobrecitos, you know. Like I said, I don't have a lot of opinions right now. I have thoughts to myself, but I don't have any public opinions available for everybody. Like, I just peep the game, like they say. That we have a saying in the hood: you just check game, you peep it. I'm just peeping things, you know, because a lot of these people are saying a lot of things, and I can't wait to see when they have to take a lot of that back. A lot of people are saying so much, y'all, and there will be a time when they have to take all that back. La Bullhorn too, man. Oh my goodness. The first day we were out there, second day, we were out there Friday because they were searching the night before. Friday, there were people already saying all these horrible, atrocious things, that she'd already been found, no longer with life, and all these things. And I'm like, and y'all still follow that, friends? Man, y'all, that's what I call insanity. Waiting for the same thing to happen again, expecting a different outcome. It ain't gonna change. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, friends. You know, I'm not one to victim shame or nothing like that, you know, because what people are dealing with currently, it's very, very hard. And you know, from what I understand right now, everybody's cooperating, and he's the person of interest, the suspect in all of this. But like this is a cautionary tale. Like I was telling everybody, you know, not everybody deserves to be around our kids. Our kids are precious. Our kids are angels. They're holy. What's another word to describe our children, man? They're our universe. And some people don't deserve to get to know them, to babysit them, to be around them. And people do groom. People groom. They'll say things. Check the language, friends. Be on the lookout for these signs. When an adult person, not related to a child, says, oh, they can keep secrets. What secrets does that child know how to keep? Like, how do you know that this child can keep secrets? Or when they say, I'm her favorite person. Why would you be the favorite person? The teacher, maybe. A teacher would be a favorite person. You know, their little friends are their favorite person. Why this grown ass man with all these, looking like the way it looks, man, looking like a spawn, man, of something horrible? How? Those are signs. Those are flags. This man has a background where he's enticing a child. Like, I don't even know what that means. Let me look it up real quick. I'm her favorite person. She won't tell. Yes. Hold on. We have to be on the lookout for people that talk like that. They're friends. These sick people do that. They talk like that in front of us, and we don't even know. Groomers are so comfortable at their craft. The groomers, the people that mean no well towards our children, they walk amongst us. They're called friends, family, pastors. Lord knows there's a bunch of those. People in positions where we're supposed to trust them, right? They walk around and say these things. And those are flags that we need to pay attention. We cannot give one individual so much access to a child. Like, no. We cannot replace ourselves with a constant babysitter. Oh, I'll take her with me. Oh, she can ride with me. Oh, we're going to take her and play mommy and daddy. Like, you know, like, me and my girl, we'll take your kid. Because sometimes couples are in on it too. We've seen that many times. No. Some of these couples that don't have kids and stuff, they want to take your kids all the time. Just pay attention. And leave, more than anything, leave that line of communication, friends, with our children, that they can tell us if they're not comfortable. I've seen some pictures of this little girl with that person in the pictures, with this man, this suspect, McDougal. And man, friends, a lot of us are victims of this kind of shit. I am. And when I go back and look at pictures of me with the relative that was doing stupid shit to me as a kid. I don't look happy in none of this shit, man. I'm a little kid in the pictures looking like this, like that, taking pictures. You know, a normal kid is going to smile like, yeah, hey. I love seeing happy kids. But some of these kids are in these pictures next to the predators that are grooming them and doing stuff to them. And they have these faces like miserable, like that. Like they don't even want to be there. They're like this. That's not normal. A lot of those pictures look like that. We have to pay attention. What can we do? Learn from some of this, because it's happening a lot. This isn't the only story out there like that. All these stories, we should take something and learn from it and apply it in ourselves. Like, really, friends, we don't leave our kids with people unlimited access. Like, yeah, go ahead and take her. Have fun all day long. Yeah, take her. Go, bye. We don't do that, friends. We're not in those times. Oh, somebody said, mate, I love this. I seen too many women in Facebook pages looking for babysitters that they don't even know. Ooh, friends. Can I tell you a story that happened to me when I was young? All right, I'm going to tell y'all. I'm telling you, I wasn't always the best mom. I thought, I was young. I was 21 when I had my daughter. And I was estranged from my family. It was a lot of stuff. I didn't have the best family dynamics growing up. Yeah, I shared just a huge detail with you guys. I'm a child victim of that kind of stuff in my childhood, right? Pedophile stuff. And I was 21 and I thought I knew it all. My girlfriend wanted to go to Astroworld. I don't know if y'all remember that. I was already a single mom and I was a hard worker. And I had a girlfriend say, hey, let's go out to Astroworld. Me, you, my boyfriend, we'll just go. And I was like, yeah, I kind of want a break. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I want a break. I do. Like, it was hard being a mom, working and not having fun anymore in my immature mind, right? So my friend said, okay, I got a babysitter. She'll take care of our babies for us. She's pretty good. Man, friends, this friend of mine, we went to a little place on the north side, a little house right off of Irvington. We pull in and the house looks okay from the outside. I was like, okay, it looks all right. Like, no creepy vibes. When we opened the door, there's like 10 kids sleeping. It was nap time. There was 10 little kids sleeping on the floor. It was nap time. They were on mats. But there's a dude in his boxers. A dude in his freaking boxers on the couch, being lazy, scratching himself. And the babysitter is in the kitchen. And she drops off her kid there all the time. That's what she was doing when she was young. And I seen that and I was horrified. I was like, because I've already been a victim. And I was like, oh, hell no, I'm sorry. I can't. Like, I don't want to go no more. It terrified me to see this man in his boxers in front of a bunch of little kids. And the doñita, she came. She's like, you're not going to leave your kids? I'll charge you $10. It's 20 too much? I said, $10. Like, she was cheap. Friend, I had to go. I said, fuck Astroworld. I'm not going to that shit. And I remember crying in the back seat. I'm like, friend, just drop me off, please. I just want to be with my baby. And ever since then, like, I only trusted my mom, like with my little girl. And I always like just tortured with that, man. That's friends, people were willing to leave their little ones in that kind of environment, but it exists. Affordable babysitter care. I don't know why somebody would leave their kids in environments like that, but there are people that do leave. What I'm saying is nothing off the wall. There are a lot of young people out there that are struggling. And they do leave their kids in questionable homes. People that aren't certified to take care of their kids. Man, it's just hard. Yep. Was she an older lady? Yes! Right there off of Irvington and Cross Timbers. And she had like a a younger guy. He was a lazy dude. Like, he looked real lazy. It was a Saturday morning and he's in boxers just laid up while all the little babies are placed. She had them like all cute, like little bundles, like all these little small children. I was like, hell no. My baby was 1 year old and there was no way she would be able to tell me what was going on. I would never even do it. I just couldn't. Not in all of my fastness, because I was a fast little one. When I was fast when I was young. And yeah, about my 18, 19, 20. 18, 19, 20, I was fast. And so, yeah, no way. No way. Just don't do it. Somebody says, my husband allowed me to be a housewife because I didn't trust anyone to watch my baby girl while I worked. I gave up being a certified CNA to stay home with my newborn and toddler. When she started school, I would find, let me see, I lost it. I would find jobs to work while she was in school and be out of work in time to pick her up from school. That's it, friends. Yeah. Unfortunately, not everybody has that luxury, but we got to do better, man. We got to do better. Our kids are precious. Our kids are precious. Somebody says, I have seen too much in my own inner circle. I believe it. Yeah. Yep. Hi, what's up, friend? Lisa from West Virginia. Ariel says, heck no. Good mama bear instincts, Grizz. Yeah, for real. Eloy, she says, Michelle says she was a daycare, toys outside. Yep, that's the one. That was in 2000, in the year 2000 or 2001. I was like, no, ma'am. Somebody's laughing and said it was probably her son. Either way, either way, you still wear clothes around little kids unless you're trying to pick up one of them cases, because it's so easy to say stuff too. Like, friends, like, we try to stay very open-minded. I remember a few years ago, there was a young woman that reached out saying that somebody had touched her daughter and she hadn't even gone to the cops. And these people were like literally defaming a lady that works at a school and like all her sons. Like, the accusation was so far, like a whole family almost. And I told the lady, hey, I think you need to go to the cops first before. Some people run to the internet before running to the cops. And that's crazy too. And we come to find out that the guy did lie detector tests, like all these things. Like, he paid so much money because they were literally ruining his life with all these accusations. And after a while, they dropped it. The accuser never even went to the cops ever. She got mad because I called that out. Like, why would you want everybody to post all this when you're not even capable of going to the police about this claim that you're making? Hey, man, people do get falsely accused. McDougal? Nah. He ain't nothing false about him, baby. I've already talked to a family member of one of his alleged victims. McDougal? He ain't innocent. McDougal is not an innocent person. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. There's a young lady, there's a family out there who has been a victim of McDougal's, and they feel so horrible about Audrii's disappearance because they feel that if somebody would have held him accountable for what he did to one of their loved ones, he wouldn't have been able to be accessible or access to Audrii. There is a family right now where a young girl, he did some things and they're living with that. Like, they feel horrible because they feel like if he would have been punished for what he did to that girl, he wouldn't be out here available to mess with this little girl or whatever's going on. And so this girl is a victim again twice because she feels guilt. But they spoke up and nothing came about it. Oh my God, friends. Ugh. Y'all pray for her too. Because this guy is making victims out of a lot of people. He's making victims out of a lot of people who he's already victimized. Baby, I've talked to people. I I've talked to a lot of people who have been affected, victims of his. There's a few. I've had a few people like, thank you for reporting that. Thank you. You know, a lot of you guys reaching out to me. Thank you, Grizzy. You know, we're here in Livingston, man. We want the real. I don't want to ever stretch anything. I'm not going to make lies either. I'm not going to say a bunch of bullshit. But I've literally, from my experience, I've had people reaching out saying, Grizzy, he did this to me such and such year. And nothing ever happened with it. And now I feel sad because my loved one is reliving this pain, watching this story unfold. Baby. Victim guilt is real. Because you feel bad for the next victim and the next victim and the next victim. And you know they're out there doing it. We need to come down hard on these crimes of this nature. We need to listen to our victims. On New Year's Day, and I'm going to end this video with this. On New Year's Day, a family was having a celebration, and it was a young family. Like, they're like in their 20s, 30s. I'm 44, so to me, they were young. And they had a little girl and little kids in the house. They celebrated New Year's. They had an old friend, like an uncle, like an old man. They had an old man over. You think OG, we respect the old man. I'm like that. I like to hang out with older people, right? They had an old school, not a bunch of stupid youngsters. No, they had an old school with them. Just to chill, have a good time, laid back. Friends, they thought that they had locked up everything already. They didn't see his truck out there. Dad, for some reason, out of instinct, because they already said goodbye to everybody that had came to chill. Dad goes to check on his kids who were already asleep for hours before they, closed out. Nobody was allowed to be inside the house. Maybe to pee, and that's it. Dad keeps the people outside. He's not one of those guys that brings a whole bunch of dudes around his kids, which I commend people doing that. Like, keep those people outside. Nobody deserves to be in your house unless they're like family and real ones. Some people bring in random people to their house and you expose them around your kids. That's not a good idea. Anyway, Dad goes, opens the door to the kids' room, and he sees the most unimaginable shit you could see. He sees this man abusing his little girl. And she's laying on the bed. And she sees this man doing these things with his own eyes. Baby, Dad owns a pew-pew. He goes to the room, comes back to the room, and he's got his pew-pew. Wife is terrified about what's about to happen, so she calls 911. And they just about almost arrested the dad, but not the predator. Even though Dad saw what he saw, and even though there was an outcry from the child, the DA said there wasn't enough, that it's an investigation. What? Even though Dad walked in and seen this shit? Like, even though they took the little girl to the hospital? Friends, to this day, it's still under investigation. Dad almost went to jail. The deputies said, we understand, we feel sorry for you, we do. But the DA said there's not enough. They say, see something, say something. That's the elephant in the room. Why aren't we protecting our kids and these families when they have an outcry, when something happens and they're going to everybody like, hey, this happened. Oh, we got to investigate it. But they pull over a dope dealer for a sack of weed, and they're like, take his ass to jail. What's going on? Are we protecting predators around here? It feels like it. That's sad, friends. That's sad. In other countries, they're allowed to take justice eye for an eye kind of thing. I wish. And I'm going to leave it at that, friends. no new developments. If anything does happen, I'm driving right out to if I hear anything that happens that's significant, I'll be riding out to Livingston. I'll see y'all then. Keep your updates on. And if you see news come out of Houston, that's what I do. It's not just Audrii. You know, I have to also run a news page. There's things happening in my city. I'm from Houston, Texas. So I'm reporting accidents, fires. I'm back in my element. I'm back here. So I'm going to be riding out tonight to cover some news. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I got a show on CW 39 every Saturday from 9:30 to 10. Tomorrow, Tuesdays are the days that we film this show. So I'm going to be filming tomorrow at noon. I have that commitment. My heart is with what's going on in Livingston. Y'all know I would be there. But after the show films, I'm going to ride out to Livingston. So I'll be out there. I'm monitoring it. I'm going to monitor. Then Wednesday morning, I scheduled my oil change because they didn't have anything available for tomorrow afternoon. And I figured it was better if I did it at the crack of dawn. They're doing it early for me. 7 a.m. I'm getting this oil change because that's why I had to get a ride with Lana, because honestly, friends, I'm almost at 4,000 miles without an oil change. I'm not ashamed to say it because it's for the right reasons. I don't care. Let the car fucking catch on fire. Get another one. But no, the oil change is happening Wednesday morning at 7. As soon as they're done with it, vámonos, Livingston. I'll just stay out there and people send me videos, crowdsource this stuff, and I'll post. I got it. I know how to run. Apparently, I'm good at multitasking because I can be in Houston. I can be in Livingston reporting about stuff happening in Houston. So we'll go from there. All right, friends. I love you. Y'all be safe. And, man, just prayers for this girl, man, because this is not making, like, this is, what, day 5? What are we? Thursday night. Thursday, 5:30. Nothing. They start searching at nighttime boats. People on land, they're looking everywhere at nighttime. I posted pictures of the search and everything. You know, we started sharing her flyer. 5:30, Thursday. Friday, we're out there in the morning. Saturday, we're out there in the morning. Sunday, we're out there, nothing. Monday, press conference. He's somewhat cooperating. They need more footage from that day, that morning. And what's the other one? Hold on. What's the other one? Hold on, I'm going to tell you right now. All right, what's the other update? He's somewhat cooperating. And that's it. He's not confessed to anything. Somebody wanted me to do an interview on TV. I'm sorry. I don't want to be on none of that, friends. I don't want none of that shit. Somebody said that's good for exposure. I don't want no more exposure. We got plenty. We got a lot of peeps, friends. I'm not greedy like that. I don't want all that. Some people want me to do that, but I'm not comfortable. And if I were able to say it's going to do a service, maybe, but they can't even get their facts straight. They're still saying that the vehicle is maybe I should be on TV so I could cuss. Maybe I should be on TV so I can tell them they suck. Ooh, that baby. Ooh, yeah. Maybe. I'm going to see if I can still do it. Because I'm going to tell them, hey, you guys aren't even getting the facts straight. You know what? They're going to bite off more than they can chew with me. Maybe I should be on TV, right? Just to let they ass have it. Yeah. I'm gonna message them right now. Shh, don't say nothing. All right, friends. I'm going to be on TV looking real stupid, but I don't care. It's the truth. Somebody needs to say it. They probably won't even air any of it. They want to do a Skype. I don't even feel like downloading that shit. But whatever. All right, friends. I'll talk to you later, right? Bye.